Well,
What's his-
he had an interview with Mike Huckabee, and they both are gun owners in New York City, and they said it's pretty much impossible in New York City to get a gun, and there's obviously very good reasons for that. But he said that he wanted to put like a waiting time on it, like a 72-hour waiting time on it. He wanted to improve. He wanted to like up the regulations and the background checks and all the things that you have to go through to be able to buy a gun, so that you can't just walk into the gun store one day in New York City and buy a gun and join a gang or whatever. He wants it to be tougher, but he does believe that we should be able to own guns and do that. He said, I think it was the year 2000, that he wanted to get rid of assault rifles. He does believe that those are very, I guess, too powerful, too dangerous. So, yeah.
Is that a problem? Jake, I want to hear from you on this gun control thing. Banning assault rifles, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Why?
Because all it is taking guns from away from the people who should. Because the criminals, they're going to get them anyways, no matter how strict it is.
Okay. Anybody else banning assault rifles, good or bad?
I mean, he is right in the fact that criminals aren't going to get them either way. They have inputs and plugs to get it whenever they want, wherever they want. But, I mean, it probably isn't smart for everyday average American to just walk around with an assault rifle on their back or anything like that. I do disagree with that. But, I mean, to be able to hold one, if the criminals are going to have them, I mean, if a guy walks into your house with a AR-15, I mean, it would be nice to have one to protect yourself, not just a little, I guess, a little pistol under your pillow. It'd be nice to be able to shoot back with something just as big as they have. But for people that do go crazy and that aren't part of the gangs and the easy way to get the big guns, it would benefit the country in the fact that, like, the school shooters and stuff that are part of gangs, it would be harder for them to get the assault rifles and stuff if they are banned. So.
And he's all for certified citizens having guns. You know, that's kind of where the background checks play in, but you got to make sure that the people that own the guns, that they haven't gone out and shot somebody before they buy the gun, because that's just not safe, and they shouldn't have guns within their reach. So that's kind of where he stands on it.
I think we're just about out of time. So if there's anything that you all want to say that you didn't get to say today, and you want to throw that in now, this would be a great time for that.
Well, I think something cool is when he was 13 years old, he got sent to New York Military Academy by his parents, and they wanted the whole point of that was to translate his assertiveness and his aggressiveness as a child in order to build it over to success and turn it over to success. And that is kind of where he got his competitive nature in the business world. That's kind of how he's gotten to where he is now financially, I would say. And that's just kind of a really cool fact about him.
Something else. Go ahead. Something else that's cool. I think it was about 25 years ago. He was on Oprah, and she asked him, "Would you ever run for president?" And he said, "That's highly unlikely. I would probably never do it." He's like, "The only reason I would ever run for president if I believed America was at its worst state. That's the only way I would run." So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Was there something you wanted to add for?
No.
Good? All right, well, thank you, gentlemen.